Back with another one. What did you do?
I topped WCQ Regional in Zabok or Krapina, depends where you look up.
What did you play?
I played once again Sky Strikers.
Pure? Nice. Go on with the profile.
So it's really a standard list, more or less. 3 array and only one rosé.
Just one?
Just one, which is a spoiler that I did not play Pot of Desires. Other monsters were just 2 Ash Blossom and just 1 Ghost Bell.
Why did you decide on this ratio?
Because I didn't want to go over 43 cards and I really wanted to play one quick play, 3 copies of that I thought was good in the meta.
Okay.
That's all for the monster lineup. The striker spells lineup is probably by now well known. 3 engages, 3 linkages, 3 widow anchors, and then the 1/1 hornet drones. You need it for consistency going first. This is a going first deck list, more or less.
Really now?
Yes. The shark cannon and the Lemnis Gate.
Did you consider running multiples of Lemnis Gate?
No, for now it's only just one Lemnis Gate because going first, if you draw it, it's really useless without drawing
The proper
engage
setup,
as
yeah.
well.
Right.
You don't have enough spells nor monsters to utilize it that frequently when going first, so it's only one copy for the time being. Other spells include 3 upstarts. I prefer these to Desires, mainly because I'm mostly unlucky with Desires, but this is easily sided out, so I have easier patterns going into matchups.
Okay.
The Radiant Typhoon package on Vision 3 times and 1 Mystical. Don't think this needs any elaboration. Then the 3 Fallen and Virtues. I think this card is really good at the moment. If you can, you probably play it. It does require some space in the extra deck. It is a bit tight, but we'll get to it later.
Mm-hmm.
Then is 3 Forbidden Droplets.
That's a good meta call.
I mean, most people are playing them right now. I think I have 10 ways to dodge Dracotel Flame and similar targeting negation or whatever can pop up. Then I decided to play 2 Forbidden Crown in the main. I was betting on my luck with throwing dice. I wasn't that lucky. But even without that, you can use it going second. For example, you can, in the Dracotel matchup, just shoot it on the Art Lion, on the Vanquish Soul matchup just for the link, or Yami matchup, same thing. It is quite versatile, but if you draw it going first,
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah.
and it resolves successfully, you probably win that game.
Yeah. Did you find 2 to be the right number?
For the main deck, yes.
Okay.
I think 2 is enough. You don't want to bloat on them, especially when you don't win the dice roll.
Okay.
And the spicy one, I think, is this 3 super
Main deck.
Yes.
Okay.
Even though this is a going first deck, setting it also counts as disruption, and people are not expecting it in the strikers for the time being. You'll see in the extra deck what the targets are. I think it's a really good metacle for this.
Did your Sky
Pretty
Striker
sure.
engine have trouble with it?
Oh, in what
Considering it takes up a main monster zone.
way? It doesn't have to if I summon it to the extra monster zone, but I can just link it off, so it's not really a problem. I can even plus if I go into Karura or something like that.
Okay.
So it doesn't provide a problem or anything like that. Then the last spells are one-offs, 1 of Trust, 1 of Triple Tactic Talents, 1 of Reinforcements of the Army, and 1 of Call By, and 1 of Crosser Designator.
Sure.
Since we're playing Crosser Designator, we have Ashes, we have Bells, all the spells, and I thought it was really prevalent in the meta, so I played another imperm for the
Okay.
crossout.
Go on with the extra.
For the extra, we'll go like this. 3 Kagaris. I think you have to play 3 of them because in a grind game, which you most definitely will come into, you will really need that one last copy. I thought about playing 2, but decided not to. I think it's too valuable to not play a 3. And it's easier to make than 0. One of the little ones, Shizuku and Hayate. I didn't play Kaina, I don't have space because of the Super Poly, so the next striker cards are 1 Zeke, only 2 0. As I said, I preferred Kagari over 0, so that's why there's not a 3rd copy of.
Did you ever miss the 3rd?
No, I did not. You have to manage resources properly, but I don't think you need a 3rd 0. 3 Kagaris is more than enough. You must not be greedy and banish your Lemnis Gate for the 2nd effect if you are not completely sure you will win in that or the next turn, because without it you're out of options. And the last striker is one Azalea. Then the other monsters, only other one link is SP Little Knight, generic. Super Poly targets are Garura and Madragon. Along with them, the dragon that devoured Dogma, as well
That's
as
a nice call.
Albion, can both be used as Super Poly targets, and they pair well with the Fallen and the Virtuous setup. I thought this was a pretty okay meta call to make. It did come up sometimes, players did not expect it, and it even helps shuffle one game. I shuffled back my rows that was banished, so I could use Zero's effect again.
Really now, so you hard made this in a game.
Yes, you just fuse their Albas and their 2 monsters, so 3 monsters from their side on the field, summon it, shuffle back, and I was able to use the rows
That's
of
just
Zero
insane.
again.
That sounds game winning.
I don't remember if it was, but it was pretty good play.
Okay, would you change anything about the main deck or extra deck?
Yes, I will talk that about when I go over my side deck.
Okay, sure.
So in the side deck, we had 3 monsters, 1 Hamp and 2 Drolls. Drolls are obvious, and Hamp is for the inevitable if you run into some Lunalight players or maybe Pearly, but that's not the case. That was not the case, but I'm too scared not to run it, because without it you don't really have a chance against Lunalight.
Yeah, that's fair.
For the spells, another Trust, because going second it's really nice to see it. 1 Duster, the 3rd Crown, side going first, and kind of unusual card, 2 Vesper Gearsus.
Man.
So this card is primarily for the Yami and Vanquish Soul matchups, especially Vanquish Soul matchups, because it's a problematic. I did not know what to side that could cover them both, and then I read from my binder, I saw this card and thought it looked pretty okay, and it's not something people will expect.
Did you resolve it?
Unfortunately, I did not play a single Yami in the tournament. I played against 1 Vanquish Soul, but I did not draw the card. I still think it's a good card. I will be trying it a bit more, but yeah, this tournament I didn't get the chance to use it. But I will still play it to see
Okay.
how it works.
Really nice call.
The last ones are the traps. 1 Solemn Judgment, 1 Different Dimension Ground, the 2 Imperms that were left out, because 1 is in the main deck, and the triple Evenly Matched.
Okay, 2 questions here. How did evenly work out for you?
Evenly was pretty good when I managed to draw and resolve it. I think only once my Evenly did not resolve. You have, I think, 10 cards in the main deck that can send it to the graveyard, so it can easily dodge targeting negation. Problem is other solemn judgments or other similar cards that just negate it outright. But I think it's a good call, especially when some people are too scared to play it, because what if they summon Albion and put your monster? What if they, I don't know, see your hand and put it
Yeah,
up with
sure.
a werewolf? But I really like the card. It helps you going second immensely. Without it, there are just some matchups you would not be able to win.
No, of course. Second question, did you miss not having Charmies?
No, I don't really prefer to play Charmies in the strikers, because when you draw this much from the engages, from the upstart goblins and all the
You
other
need the
cards,
good draws. Yeah.
I prefer not to draw dead cards, yes. And there's an argument to play both Fuvalos and Purulia as going second, or maybe just a going second build and you play them in the main, but I think it's better to try to go first if you can in this meta.
Okay, sure.
The things I would change, as I said, in the main are mainly imperms. I don't know if I just didn't have luck, but every time I drew them, it was either the 6th card when it didn't do much, or it literally had no impact on the board. Against some Dracotail players, even if I impermed the Art Lion, they still made a whole board, so it was really not of that much use. Probably wouldn't play them going further, but the other cards, I think they're pretty good. Different Dimension, I think I would bump it up to 2 instead of 1 imperm, and maybe try the 3rd Vesper Girsu for the 2nd imperm.
Sure, that's sick.
That's the thing I would change. Definitely imperm goes out. What goes in, I don't know, but something along those lines.
What were your matchups?
It was mostly Dracotail and Radiant Typhoon. I did play some not so often seen decks as Blue Eyes and White Forest. White Forest Elven Notes, pardon me, even though my opponent didn't draw any Elf Note cards, but mostly Dracotail and Radiant Typhoon, which are both okay matchups. Radiant Typhoon is better than the Dracotail, obviously, but I think it was a good call. I only played one Crystal K9, and I had, I'd say, some luck because my opponent in the second game didn't draw well, so it was easier than expected when you play a striker against Crystal to be.
Yeah, that's nice. Any shout-outs?
Shout out to my team here, the one recording,
Hey!
Masters of Misplay. Shout out to all the people that know me. That's
Thank
pretty
you
much
for your time, man. Hope we get to record another one soon.
I hope so as well.
Yeah. See ya.